brand new show for Sunday mornings with me, John Robbins, and alongside me is a man with the face, voice, thighs and key socio-economic indicators of a miner, but the turn of phrase of a celebrated Victorian wit. It's Mr. Elis James.
Hello.
How are you doing, Elis?
Very good. I don't think I can live up to that.
Well, I've got loads of these.
It is perfectly true about the thighs.
Yeah, you've got Welshman's thigh.
Yeah, it's an affliction that means I can't wear skinny jeans, or I just look like a rugby player on a stag do.
Whereas now, in your sweater and shirt combo, you look like a trainee surveyor.
Oh, thank you. My dad, a quantity surveyor, will be thrilled at that. I just moved house, and my next door neighbour's a quantity surveyor. And when I told my dad that, he said, "We get everywhere!" He's so pleased. I met someone else whose dad was a quantity surveyor. Like, every time I call my dad, he's like, yeah, this is him. This is what I need to hear. I like it. It's good stuff.
So, coming up on the show, it's not just quantity surveyor chat.
No.
We've got a whole range of things. We've got some new features and stuff. This is our first show for XFM. We're very excited. And it's not just our first show, it is the fulfilment of a prophecy, Elis. And I'm going to show you something, because when my mum heard that we were going to be having our own XFM show, she sent me a poem that I wrote.
Not self-penned.
Yes,
right.
When I was 6 years old.
Oh, wow.
And what I'd like for you to do, Elis, is to read this to the listeners and describe what you see, because it contains some spooky predictions about the future of robins.
Right, now I haven't seen this. Well, I would say that the artwork leaves a lot to be desired. I don't. In terms of, I'm just showing it to Dave, the producer, who's just said, he was just muttered "wow" silently to himself. The pictures. I don't know if you're familiar with the Bayeux tapestry.
You need to read it and then describe the pictures.
The poem is called "Who'd Be a John," which I think is quite self-obsessed for a 6-year-old. Who'd be a John? Rather, 3 exclamation marks. Never need for more than one, but that's just a personal thing.
No, but that's because it's to be pronounced rather.
Oh, right.
In a sort of famous Five style.
Oh, right, okay. In a sort of box your ears, Enid Blyton language from the 50s.
Yes.
Okay. Rather, always signing autographs, winning the World Cup single-handed every 4 years. Maradona managed that once. Being on, oh my goodness, being on early morning radio, all the time, and TV every day. Having all the girls screaming for me, who'd be a John? Rather, alas, Lucky John.
And what are the pictures, Elis? Describe
The pictures. Well, it's. I think it's a woman. I think it's a position of authority. She's wearing sort of a bottle green skirt and some black shoes like Puritans used to wear in the 16th century. And the speech bubble is saying, "Come in, girls." That's John. There's a ghetto blaster, and it's saying, "Introducing John." Yeah.
And I believe one of the girls has swooned.
Yes, she's fainted, and she's screaming "ah" in capitals, which would imply that she's quite seriously injured. There's also a little boy saying "bar bar 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 bar," which I assume is a reference to me being, your Welsh co-host.
Let's have a look at that. That's a baby going gaga.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry.
Maybe in reference to Queen's Radio Gaga. We just don't know about the intertextuality I was capable of at 6.
And then there's a lady just saying, "Oh, John." That is.
Oh, that one. Next one's about a hedgehog. You don't need to read that.
Sorry, I've skipped ahead, and I'm reading too many of John's poems from when he was 6.
Yeah, there's one about hedgehog and one about rain.
You are quite a strange guy, and have been for a long time.
So today marks the fulfilment of that prophecy made in 1988 that I would be on early morning radio all day, which is physically impossible.
Yeah, well, also, whilst combining that with a career as a professional footballer.
Well, you know, Roy Keane comes across very well on the radio.
Yeah, he does, but I mean, he's quit as a footballer.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you know, when he was winning the Champions League semi-finals, he wasn't also broadcasting on Magic FM.
But I think it's an indication that I'm a polymath.
Yeah. One of those sort of Victorian types who was like a scientist and a poet and like designed bridges at the same time. Oh, congratulations, John. It's absolute, that's spook. It's eerie, if anything.